Well, I think we're about to be breaking another record here for, I think this will be the first time in a little bit, not too long, but it's definitely been the first time in a while that we have posted up 2 videos in around the same area. The last time was back in February, and they were 1 day apart, and these will be 1 day apart. So, it'll be just like we did in February. So, we're breaking a record here. Reason why I'm making this video, though, for everybody, I shouldn't have to introduce myself by now. Most of you should know who this is, but I'll do it anyway, just for your sake. It is Pistol of the WOJ. Now, that I've got that out of the way, I'm touching base on a topic that has been running around the net. It's actually been going around for a little while, but it's starting to pop up more and more often now than ever, from at least my standpoint anyways. I've never really noticed it on an extreme basis until just recently. Via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever type of blocking site anybody uses. About old school juggalos, new school juggalos, and what one thinks and what the other one thinks and the actions between the two. According to some juggalos, if you don't like, and this is coming from actual people who consider themselves old school juggalos, if you don't like ICP, you're not a juggalo. Or you're a new school juggalo. Or both of the terms that I'm used to hearing. You're either A, not a juggalo, or B, you're a new school juggalo. So, it gets me thinking from time to time. You don't like ICP? I don't like ICP. Especially new ICP. I think new ICP is garbage. I've been down for over 15 years. I think new ICP is garbage. But apparently that would make me not a juggalo. I can kind of understand a little bit where they're coming from with it, because if it wasn't for ICP, there wouldn't be juggalos, which is not true in any way, shape, or form. You see, you so-called old school juggalos forget to realize one simple little thing. If it wasn't for ICP, sure, the word juggalo wouldn't exist. Yes, that is true. The word juggalo would not exist. But the idea of what a juggalo is would still exist. Because according to definition given by ICP before, you don't have to be a fan of ICP or psychopathic to be considered a juggalo. That's from ICP's own mouth. You don't have to be a fan of ICP or any other artist from Psychopathic Records to be considered a juggalo. Yes, they have also stated many different definitions. Violent J tends to contradict himself, as many people tend to do. But more times than not, it was said that a juggalo does not have to listen to ICP or Psychopathic Records. Pretty much what a juggalo is somebody who is their own person. That's it. You think for yourself, you do for yourself. That's it. You're a free-minded person. What you like is what you like. And if somebody doesn't like you for it, too damn bad. You don't change for nobody but you. You are you, and that's all there is to it, and that's a juggalo. So yes, the word juggalo would not exist, but the idea of a juggalo would still exist. So, yes, you can be a juggalo and not like ICP. We'll get that out of the way right now. There's thing number 1. Number 2 that I have noticed a lot with the so-called old school juggalos is, hear me out with this one, because this one's irony to me. If you kill, murder, same thing, but still, rape, if you're racist, if you're sexist, if you're a woman beater, if you're a child abuser, if you're any of those things and you claim the title juggalo, you are A, not a real juggalo, again, or B, a new school juggalo. And I'm not going to touch the base on the you're not a juggalo if you do it, because you're not. you're supposed, ICP's whole thing behind that, they're against everything that I named off. Some of you may not believe it, but if you were to actually listen, and I mean really listen to their lyrics, you would understand really fucking fast that they're really against child abuse, they're against women abuse, they're against rape, they're against murder. Yeah, sure, they take on the image of psychotic clowns, but that's the point. It's called shock value. The point is supposed to shock you. They say what nobody else has the balls to say, and the face paint just makes it all the more better. Shock value. Nothing more, nothing less. Shock value. So anyway. But the fact that they would say, you're a new school juggalo if you do this, is kind of irony to me, because I'm pretty sure back 10, 15 years ago, there were people that were killing other people, raping other people, robbing other people, whatever you can think of, that were repping Juggalo. Either they were, wearing an ICP shirt, had the Hatchet Man tattoo, whatever, or just, came out and said, yo, I'm a Juggalo. I don't see where any of you are getting this. Well, if you do this, you must be new school, or you're just not one at all. I would also love to know where you think for 1 second that you have the right to tell one person that they're not a Juggalo when... Who the fuck are you to say who is and who isn't? Yeah, I may do the same, but I have my reasons. If you just go up to somebody and they say, I don't like ICP, and you say, well, then you must be a fake. The fuck does liking ICP have to do with being a Juggalo or not? Yes, again, we can go back to what I just said a little bit ago. They did term the word, they coined the word Juggalo, but they did not coin the idea of a Juggalo. The idea of a Juggalo has always been there. The only thing they did was they slapped a name on it. That's it. It'd be the same thing with punk. Punk was there before punk was considered punk. The only thing punk did was just gave it a label. It gave it a name. You were able to now officially call it something. That's all that is. Nothing more, nothing less. The same thing with metal. It's the same thing with pop. It's the same thing with emo. It's the same thing with goth. It's always been there. Before the music was there, it was just, now there's a name for it. You can call it something. That's it. That's all it is. So who the hell are you to tell somebody whether they are or aren't something just because they don't do a specific something? Like, let's say for example you consider yourself a goth. You're big into heavy metal. Say your favorite band is Pantera. You go up to another person who also considers himself a goth. They're really deeply into heavy metal. If they said they don't like Pantera, would you tell them they're not a true goth or a true fan of heavy metal because they don't like Pantera? I mean, I'm sure there might be some people out there that would, but in the biggest percent, I can guarantee right now that you would not be told that you're a fake because you say you're a heavy metal fan but don't like Pantera. Everybody has their own opinions, everybody has their own beliefs, everybody has their own likes and dislikes. Who the fuck do you think you are to judge somebody on what they think they are and what you think they are? What the fuck you think they are doesn't fucking matter. I'd like to know who the fuck gave you the crown you're wearing. This goes out to Juggalos and non-Juggalos, by the way. This isn't just, Juggalos in general, but more or less it's to the ones who consider themselves old-school Juggalos, because that's what they do. They tend to think that just because the label's there, and that they consider themselves one, means that they can, tell other people whether they are or aren't. Do I tell people that they're not Juggalos? Yes, but again, I also have my own reasons. Let's use Green ICP as an example. The child abuse thing. He threatened 14-year-old kids. Yeah, he may not have done anything to the 14-year-old kid, but he still threatened the 14-year-old kid. Bottom line. Boy Blue 91982. I won't even mention anything about it, but still, I know what he has done, and I know for a fact 110% he's a fake. I'm not going to come out here and explain everything that happened because it's between him and his ex. Not between me, him, and his ex, but I still know what happened. Raya is another perfect fucking example of a fake. That's all over the internet if you don't want to I'm not gonna get into detail here because there's already videos of it on the internet of what happened between him and his exes. Exes! There's more than one. There's a couple of them on YouTube. Those are just 3 examples of people that I have called out and called fake for specific reasons. Just like the people that used to threaten us over the internet that considered themselves juggalos, but yet were threatening to come over to find us so they could kick our asses. That's not fucking juggalo. That's just a fucking thug, is what that is. That's a thug acting big and hard on the internet. Never once have we ever threatened to go out and fight anybody. Because really, what's that gonna prove? That'll prove not a goddamn thing. If somebody wants to come find me because they think that they're a true juggalo and that I'm not a true juggalo, be my guest. You can fucking leave me in the middle of the street, black and blue, with my teeth hanging out. I'm still going to get up, walk away, calling myself a juggalo, and damn be proud to be one. You ain't gonna change it. You think you will just by coming out here and fighting me? Will prove nothing. In my eyes, you'd still be a fake. In my eyes, I'd still be a juggalo. So at the end of the day, it would prove shit. This is a more serious side to pistol than any of you have ever heard before, I'm sure. But it's just gotten to that point where old school juggalos are really starting to piss me off and are really giving us more of a bad name than the new school juggalos are. Because now they're putting labels on everything. Everything needs a label now. If you don't do this, you're old. If you do this, you're old school. If you don't do this, you're new school. If you like this but not this, you're new school. If you like it all, you're old school. If you don't hug ICP's nuts like we do, you're new school. If you hold on to ICP's nuts with your dear life, no, hell, you are ICP's nuts. Then you're an old school juggalo. You're as true can be as long as you're their nuts. You're their balls. That's it. You're true. You are true to the fullest. You're the balls. Bouncing between it. You are the balls. I hope you all are enjoying my ranting. Unfortunately, it must come to an end. If any of you old school juggalos want to take a shot at this, feel free. Be my guest. Do whatever you can. Say whatever you're gonna say to me. And by God, hope it's worth something. Cause if I bounce back, I'm gonna bounce back hard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Pistol of the War on Juggalos. And I hope you enjoyed my ranting for the day. I'm sure I won't be back again for another month or so, as usual. But, if something comes up, I'll post a video. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. Don't be fucking faggot-ass fake bitches. Peace out.